Hello, I have a problem with my Toyota 4Runner 2006. Actually, I bought from the dealer, and when just passed mileage for like 120, the VCS off light on the ABS VCS track.
I'm gonna shut this off for a second. Is you need to go under the vehicle where the actuator is. So what happens is the actuator gets bound up. Here's the actuator right here. You can take off this connector or don't take it off, it doesn't matter. But the real issue is this bolt. There's a bolt here in the back right behind the connector, and there's one in the very back right here. Loosen those 3 bolts. I did it, you can only get a quarter turn out of them with a ratchet. When the ratchet's on there, if you do a quarter turn about 12 times, that's about 3 rotations, the actuator will be loose enough for you to move it, and you'll actually hear a bind sound. Hold on, let's see if I can get it to do it here. So you'll loosen that one, loosen this one here, and you'll loosen this one's a little easier if you take off the connector, but you can do it without taking off the connector. But just get them so they're loose. Sorry, this is I'm not on a lift or anything, but see how the whole thing moves? When I first got this thing figured out, it actually banged. It made a real loud bang sound. So, and then if it still doesn't work, you can leave it loose and then switch it and it will unlock itself. So if your 4-wheel drive ever gets stuck and it won't come back, and you got to take apart your computer and all that stuff like I did, don't waste your time. Just get under the vehicle and loosen these 3 bolts. They're 12mm bolts, and it works. You don't got to take anything else apart. You don't got to open the case on this. For some reason, this thing gets bound. Let me see if it'll work. Let me tighten this back up. And there may be a sequence to tighten this properly. If anybody knows that, leave it in the comments below, but I don't know if there's a sequence or not. I'm going to tighten these back up. And we'll see if this thing will get out of 4-wheel low. And it's actually not in 4-wheel low. It thinks it is. It just hasn't went all the way back to show that it's out of 4-wheel low, but it's definitely not in 4-wheel low because I can drive down the freeway. And I'm sorry if this video is a little long, but let me just finish tighten these up. All right. Oh, and then there's I took this off. It's a little breather. Put this back on. I might have to loosen it back up to put that breather on, but anyways, let me get back out of here. And start this back up. So what you want to do, you want to go into neutral, and there, now it stopped. Came out of gear. Let me see if it'll go into 4 low. Okay, it's in 4 low. Oh yeah, it's definitely in 4 low. Let's see if I can go back to high. Yep. It's all fixed.